Imagine waking up every morning with money already entering your account before you even leave for work. No phone calls, no chasing clients, and no selling another product. It sounds like passive income, but behind it, there is often a boring-looking small business operating through a reliable system. A vending machine, a dirty building facade, a small storage unit, or a technical job nobody wants to do. None of these look impressive on social media, but when they are structured properly, the same customer keeps paying for the same recurring need. In this video, we are going to examine 10 business models that people often underestimate, but that can generate real cash flow. The final idea will reveal the common rule that can turn almost any of these businesses into a financial freedom system. Subscribe to the channel and follow Money with Tommy to learn about real money systems that can lead to financial freedom. Now, let's begin. Most people believe they need to find a brilliant idea to make money. A new app, a unique product, or a business nobody has ever thought of before. But most wealth-building businesses do not look that exciting. They do not create a new need. They solve problems that already exist, continue to repeat, and that most people simply do not want to deal with. This list does not promise easy money. The real question is this: can the system you build continue generating income without forcing you to start from zero every morning? We use 3 criteria when selecting these 10 models: consistent demand, the ability to systemize the income, and whether the business can eventually operate without depending entirely on the owner's personal labor. Because high revenue alone does not make a business good. A business that stops the moment its owner steps away for a few days is not freedom. It is simply a more expensive job. A strong business model should clearly show why customers return, how costs can be controlled, and how the work can eventually be delegated to someone else. With those 3 criteria in mind, let's begin the list. Number 10. Commercial window and exterior cleaning. When you see someone cleaning the windows of a tall building, the first things that probably come to mind are danger and hard physical work. And that is exactly where most people back away. Businesses that appear physically difficult, dirty, or uncomfortable usually attract less competition. But what turns this job into a business is not you personally attaching yourself to a rope and climbing the building. The real model is signing recurring maintenance contracts with offices, hospitals, hotels, and business centers, building trained teams, and organizing the work through scheduled routes. Once you build a team, your job becomes less about cleaning windows and more about finding customers, controlling quality, and managing the system. The opportunity lies in reliably organizing work that other people do not want to do. Number 9. Vending machine business. An empty corner in a gym, a factory break area, or a school hallway does not generate income on its own. But a vending machine filled with the right products can turn that space into a small store that sells around the clock. People often look at this business and focus on the price of the machine. But the real value is not in the machine. It is in the location. Even the newest vending machine will fail in a place with no foot traffic. A simple machine in the right location, however, can generate consistent sales. The real power is not in owning one machine. It is in building a network. Remote sales monitoring and an efficient restocking route can make the business far more manageable. You are not simply buying the right to sell drinks. You are buying the right to be present at the exact place and moment when someone needs them. Number 8. Financial record keeping and reporting support for small businesses. Many small business owners enjoy dealing with customers, but they hate categorizing expenses, tracking payments, and organizing monthly results. The problem is that when these tasks are ignored, the owner may not even know exactly how much the business is earning. The product here is not a spreadsheet. You are selling the customer a sense of control and peace of mind. When you provide a monthly report, a payment tracking list, an expense summary, and a clear view of cash flow, you remove a major mental burden from the business owner. The strongest approach is not serving everyone. It is serving one specific industry. As you become familiar with that field, you work faster, build more trust, and turn one-time assignments into monthly services. Number 7. Pest control and scheduled maintenance. Nobody wants to think about insects. Restaurants, hotels, warehouses, and apartment buildings, however, cannot afford to ignore them. Even a small problem can create major costs involving hygiene, reputation, and inspections. That is why customers are not only paying for action after a problem appears, they are paying to prevent the problem from happening in the first place. Monthly or scheduled maintenance contracts can turn this service into a recurring revenue business. The fact that the industry does not look attractive is actually an advantage. Training, permits, and safety requirements limit competition. Customers are not simply searching for the cheapest provider. They are searching for a reliable and fast solution. Number 6. Laundromats and laundry services. A laundromat is not a new idea, and that is exactly why it can be valuable. The need to wash clothes does not depend on fashion, economic trends, or the latest movement on social media. Buying a few machines does not automatically make the business profitable. Location, rent, energy, water, and machine utilization determine the outcome. But in the right location, the same customer returns at regular intervals. Wash and fold services, pickup, drying, ironing, and small vending machines can create multiple income streams from the same location. What you are selling is not simply clean clothing. You are selling a consistent solution that saves people time. Number 5. Self-storage rental. Homes are becoming smaller, people are accumulating more possessions, and small online sellers are searching for affordable places to store inventory. Self-storage businesses solve all three problems in one location. The customer is not really buying a few square feet of space. They are paying to remove clutter from their home, disorder from their office, or the problem of having nowhere to store their products. Once the units are occupied, the rent continues producing income every month. This business may appear passive, but security, access, insurance, vacancy rates, and pricing must all be managed carefully. Not every empty space is a good investment. The advantage comes from providing a reliable solution where real demand already exists. Number 4. Equipment and professional tool rental. How much sense does it make for someone to buy an expensive machine they will only use for a few days? Small contractors also do not want to purchase every piece of equipment and tie up their capital in tools that spend most of their time sitting in storage. That is why generators, professional cleaning machines, scaffolding, landscaping equipment, and specialized technical tools can all be rented. Once you purchase an asset, you can continue renting it to other people over and over again. Of course, not every rental payment is pure profit. Maintenance, transportation, damage, and idle time must all be included in the calculation. The strongest rental businesses focus on products that customers need frequently, but do not want to purchase themselves. Number 3. Specialized technical services. A general electrician or technician is usually compared with competitors mainly on price, but a specialist who focuses on a specific and growing problem can create far more value within the same working hour. Electric vehicle chargers, smart building systems, energy monitoring, backup power solutions, and maintenance contracts for commercial facilities are all examples. The important point is that you are not inventing a new profession. You are directing an existing skill toward a problem that customers genuinely care about. As the customer's potential losses increase, the value of a fast and reliable solution also rises. However, premium pricing must be justified by proper training, the right equipment, regulatory knowledge, and trustworthy references. Number 2. Buying and operating business. Most people define entrepreneurship as starting from zero. Choosing a name, designing a logo, searching for the first customer, and waiting for months to discover whether the business will succeed. But stop here, because there is another option. You can buy a small business that already has customers, revenue, and an established operating structure. Is this risk-free? Of course not. Hidden debts, outdated equipment, dependence on a single customer profile, and sales built around the owner's personal or social relationships must all be carefully examined. But in the right business, the main uncertainty becomes smaller. Does real demand actually exist? With an operating business, you can review its historical cash flow, customers, and expenses. Now we come to the most important question. If the current owner walked away tomorrow, would the business continue operating? If the answer is no, you are not buying a business. You are buying someone else's work schedule. Number 1. The recurring revenue system. There is no specific industry in the number 1 position. That is because the real engine underneath every business on this list is the same. The customer pays you not just once, but repeatedly. If you sell a product and earn money from it only once, you must find another customer next month. But when you establish a maintenance contract, membership, rental agreement, subscription, or recurring service, your income does not start from zero every month. Window cleaning, vending machines, financial record keeping, pest control, laundromats, storage units, equipment rentals, and technical services all appear completely different. But they all answer the same question: why will the customer pay again? When evaluating a new business idea, asking only, "How much can I earn?" is not enough. You should also ask, how often does this need repeat? How easily can the customer stop working with me? Does the income depend entirely on my personal labor? If I step away for 1 week, will the system continue without me? Is keeping an existing customer easier than finding a new one? These questions may not sound exciting, but they reveal the true quality of a business. Imagine 2 people. The first keeps changing direction every time a new trend appears because he is still searching for the perfect idea. He repeatedly starts from zero. The second chooses an ordinary but proven problem, systemizes the tasks, places customers on recurring contracts, and reinvests the profits back into the business. Years later, the difference between them is not intelligence. So what is it? One chose excitement. The other chose repeatability. The message is not that you should immediately start any business simply because it looks boring. A laundromat in the wrong location, a poorly managed cleaning team, or vending machines that constantly break down can all lose money. Most forms of income described as passive require a highly active period of work at the beginning. The real lesson is this: solve a recurring problem with recurring revenue, measurable costs, and a system that can gradually become independent of you. The next time you examine a business idea, ask yourself this question: will this business pay me only today, or can it continue paying me next month when it is structured properly? Because real wealth is usually not created by one massive payment. It is created by a small but reliable stream of cash that continues repeating for a long time. Which of these 10 business models revealed an opportunity you had never noticed before? Tell me in the comments. If you found this video useful, hit the like button and subscribe to Money with Tommy to keep learning about real money systems and financial freedom without the hype.